And we welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Holzbus alongside Ryan DePaul, Zach Morgan, your executive producer, cameraman, and producer, respectively. And again, my name is Ryan Holzbus. I'm with you here. An all-day affair. We're here with you at the Chase Fieldhouse for the preview series. Our next matchup here, two-way and BBL. As BBL just won, it was a 10-4 win over Duke's Elite in the last game of the class of 2028. So now game 2 of 3 here in game 5 of 9 on the afternoon. So Zach, we are almost halfway through.
No, we are halfway through. We're at game 5 of 9. We're halfway through.
But I feel like the halftime will be halfway through.
Halftime of the last game.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about it that way. There you go. There you go.
Score 1 for the color guy.
There you go. Game 5 of 9. I'm already starting to feel the voice get a little bit raspy. But we're going to be okay. This is my biggest one. As I was explaining to some people before we got going, I've done some New York high school soccer championships, and it's like 7 games over 2 days. But this is a big one. 9 games, talking all day, but we love it. Here we go. BBL. Sorry?
Big one here at the Chase Fieldhouse. If anyone wants to feel generous and
Absolutely,
Uber Eats us some waters, I'd be more than welcome.
Yeah, what's the address on this place? I'm sorry.
Oh, quick Google search.
All right, so we got a new team out there, two-way. Haven't seen them yet. This is Maxon Nijadlik, who's trailing. That was Jack Gonzalez. So we know BBL well. Just watch them. And that was Sam Kelleher, 77 in blue. This is 88. Will Motland in defense of 47. That's Jace Stanson, for BBL. And that was Rendy. Called his name a bunch there in that first game. Ball on the ground. Nice job by Kelleher to kick it to the near sideline, but I think he just didn't know where he was on the field in terms of the line. Just, essentially momentum took him out of bounds.
Yeah, I was about to say momentum carried him over. You saw him try and save it.
Yeah, it's sort of like last minute he realized where he was in the field, given that, there's a bunch of different lines here on this indoor field here at the Chase Fieldhouse. As again, you're watching the preview series, U.S. Club Lacrosse recruiting event featuring these two teams, BBL and two-way. They got a team competing in each of the 3 levels, 27, 28, and 2029. Great save there from Luca Frisco, number 0 in cage for two-way. And across midfield, here's Sam Kelleher. Austin Tuttle on the run. Great pass and trying to be a little bit, you can call it too cute with it. Colton Berge, he's stuffed. As that is McGovern in cage. Is not McGovern, is it? Might be the other keeper in cage there. We'll get a confirmation on that in a sec. But what a job there by the goal. It's 29 in goal for BBL. Is it? Oh, it is number 0. You're right. So I was correct the first time. It's McGinty. Matty McGinty, what a save. Del Barton goalie. Keep our score at 0-0. Thank you, Zach. Here's BBL coming down the other way now. Skip pass up to the point, even though Trace Larson wasn't necessarily at the point. And that was Jack Rendy, his shot off the mark. Up and over the crossbar, no backup for BBL. So two-way will take over defensively from their own end line. James McGinty, the one-man clear across midfield. A Brunswick School sophomore is McGinty. He'll hand it off for number 99. I don't have a 99, so we'll have to come on for confirmation on that. Ball on the stick of 26, that's Parker Barris, Brunswick School sophomore. He's matched up with Rendy, who's a sophomore at Del Barton. A switch defensively from BBL into the stick of number 99 for two-way. And that shot off the mark. Michael Giordano. Or not Michael Giordano, Holden Halajan, Don Bosco Prep sophomore, is number 9 who's holding the ball here. Holden Halajan. There we go, clean that up there. And they'll get across midfield. Ball on the stick of Jack Rendy, number 3 in black. With his white Del Barton helmet, he'll play it to the middle of the field for Frankie Scally. Now checking it out of the box is Cooper Rosen. Behind and swung Near side for Gonzalez. Takes a hack off the helmet. Don't see any flag down, but don't even really need one. Jack Gonzalez, his first goal here in game number 2. Third goal today. What the morning turned into the afternoon. So a 1-0 lead here for BBL. Gonzalez doing it all himself. Spin move, matched up with Maxim Nijelik, and able to get to the middle of the field. Sidearm shot finds its way home. So a 1-0 lead here for BBL. A nice face-off win from Ethan Suwanski, Newark Academy sophomore. Nice play there defensively. That's Sam Kelleher, Malvern Prep sophomore, 77 in blue, picked off that pass and plays it forward for Austin Tuttle. Be a sophomore at Brunswick next spring, as will James McGinty, number 8 in blue, as he hands it off for 23 in blue. That's Luca Bartolotta. And back to McGinty, and now Owen Moret. Here's Moret. Back to the point, 99 in blue. Left hand free on the run, and a bounce shot beats McGinty. So two-way ties our score at 1. It was number 99. I unfortunately don't have a 99 on my team sheet.
It's definitely not Wayne Gretzky, though.
It's not Wayne Gretzky. It's not Paul Rabel. Definitely not Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is up in Toronto. Yankees needing to even the ALDS at 1-1 here later today. And it's also not number 98, Alex Vlasto, because he's the face-off man for two-way. So I'll try to get a name there for number 99 in blue, who just scored two-way's first goal of the morning, or of the afternoon, I should say, at this point. 1-1 score and a great save from McGinty.
Who was that, number 26 showing off the Jets? Good speed?
Absolutely, yeah. And a great ground ball. That's McGinty across midfield. Defender trailing, and McGinty. A bounce shot goes, and a flag following the play. So two-way likely to be man up as well here following that goal. Zach, we got to see that one again.
Oh, absolutely. Here, let's take a look at this replay. Streaking down. Good speed, quick shot, bang.
And a 1-1 tie here, as we won't have a face-off with the flag down. It'll be, the goal will count.
Two-way taking the lead.
Yep, so two-way, a 2-1 lead. And no face-off following the penalty. So two-way, after making it 2-1, a chance to add to it. 6-on-5 man advantage opportunity here. And that one rings off the near pipe, and Zach, that was making its way. You got to thank that guy right there. You got to thank that guy right there. That thing was I looked over and I said, that thing, it's on its way to us. And
Can I thank you instead? I don't want to thank the man in the Saquon Barkley jersey.
Had these camera fellas not been over here, that was coming your way, man. Ooh. Here's another one, number 99 in blue, looking for his second goal here this afternoon. Left-handed underhand shot, skipped wide. He is sporting his Saquon Barkley jersey. Mr. Cameraman here on the side, that just saved your life, Zach.
I will show him thanks later.
99 again. There's some people over there. They better be careful. Those people over there in the far corner. I'm going to get a name for this fellow, number 99, but he is letting them go here from this near wing right in front of us. And yeah, I think those people over there might want to rethink where they sit. Pass in front for Berge, and he plays it behind for, that was Moret. Now ball in the stick of Austin Tuttle. He'll hand it off for Bartolotta. Luca Bartolotta matched up with Frankie Scally. Scally mentioning his name many, many times throughout the last game, as well as this one, playing both sides of the ball as well. As we approach 2 minutes left to play, two-way trying to add to their 2-1 lead. It's Berge, north of goal line extended. Nice save by McGinty, however, he's slow to get up. Looks like that might have snagged him somewhere in like the midsection or.
I think it got him right in the shin.
Yeah, as now he is holding his shin. I'm seeing the replay on the live YouTube feed below it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was his shin or his midsection, but
Let's take a look
he's
here.
down on the ground, gloves off. We'll see the replay again here. Nice rocker step there from McGinty. Yeah, maybe his left shin.
Oof.
Maybe his left shin, but a nice rocker step there from McGinty to get his hands free. So, as you see, about 1:30 left in the first quarter. We're going to step aside, quarter break, and we'll be back in a little bit. Hope the best here for McGinty, but we'll see what BBL decides to do here, quarter number 2. We'll be right back. You're watching the preview series live right here on YouTube, an RDPLEX Films production. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Chase Fieldhouse. We're about to get your stream live and up in a second. Here we go, underway. I'm not sure if we're in quarter number 2 or if that was a quick stoppage. Quarter number 2, perfect, all right. So start at quarter number 2, and a pick. Wide open goal for a moment, and the shot is off the mark, and that'll be a turnover. Not too sure. Was again number 99 in blue. I got to go get his name here at halftime. But I could see if he was sending a shot towards goal to get the backup, but I'm not really too sure. And that one just picked off. Nice job by Liam Doherty. And on the other end is Austin Tuttle. First goal today for Tuttle. And two-way now a 3-1 lead.
Take a look at that replay.
Off the interception here by 16, that was Doherty, who started this little unsettled situation. And yeah, just no one going to slide to him. Tuttle just walking his way in, and bounce shot goes.
3-1 two-way.
Face-off win there for MJ Maraglino. And Moret with the ground ball. That battle was Maraglino and number 10, Ethan Sue for BBL. As BBL controlled much of the pace of play in their first game against Dukes. However, it has been two-way controlling the pace and the kind of how this game's playing out. See it right there, Parker Barris, 26 in blue. However, looks like our official, that goal will count. Parker Barris, 26 in blue, his first goal of the afternoon. On the run, head of steam, right hand free. We'll see it again here. Looks back to see how much room he's got. In comes the hit, and that is actually what drew a flag. So taking a kneel down over in the opposite penalty box is Marcus Flushy for BBL. So now a 4-1 lead here for two-way. The fatigue, as we were talking about earlier this morning, maybe settling in here for BBL. They just played for that full 11:30 slot, having to now play 2 hours in a row. There's number 99 again, his second of the day. Makes it 5-1 two-way.
And the final score of that last game for BBL was 10-4, but Dukes made them work for every piece of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a hard forward, especially once we got into the second half.
For sure.
The first half, again, the first half, BBL controlled the pace of play, and then it got more back and forth as we got into half number 2. This one has, on the flip side, been more two-way, controlling the pace. And how do you change it? You change it right here at the face-off stripe. Ethan Sue with the win, but the ball back down on the turf, and MJ Maraglino able to control or collect the loose ball momentarily. Ball kicked out towards the defensive third of BBL and controlled by Owen Higgins. Higgins had 2 goals in the first game for BBL of this preview series. And the new goalie,
number 22.
Yep, Luca Zuena. He takes over for Matty McGinty after we had the stoppage at the end of quarter number 1.
We do hope that Matthew McGinty is okay.
Certainly, absolutely, yeah. Whistle from our near sideline official. You see him right there. There's a push from behind called against two-way. So BBL, 8 minutes left to play here in the first half. Going to try to cut up this 3-goal deficit, or 4-goal deficit, excuse me. It is currently 4-1. We'll get that live.
Nope.
There we go. Good ball movement here from BBL. And the shot finds the back of the net. That's Liam Haggerty, his first goal today. And for BBL, that's their, they got the goal scoring started, BBL did, in the first quarter. So that's going to break the 5 unanswered.
Good passing, quick juke, and just right over the top.
Nice job by Haggerty. Rumson, Fairhaven, sophomore. Now quickly, BBL trying to grab a couple goals, and right off the face-off win, Ethan Sue, his first goal of the day.
Wasting no time at all.
Back-to-back goals after we were just talking. They went, 5 unanswered. 2A was on a run, and now 2 quick goals from BBL. I mean, that's lacrosse. Can't get comfortable for a second. A big hit as well on the other end. Max Marshner, 24 in blue, laying a hit on Sue, but Sue, the shot, the goal, and we got a 5-3 game. And Sue with another big face-off win. He'll play it to the middle of the field for KJ Wade. Wade looking for help. Sam Kelleher covers him closely. The double team came from Max Marshner. And I think this should stay with black here. And it will. Jay Stiansen, Sparta High School sophomore, will start with it from our near wing. It looks like for a moment I thought there might have been a penalty, and now maybe. 2, 4, 5 blue jerseys in the huddle. So yeah, it looks like there might have been a foul down, or a flag down, excuse me. So will be a 6-on-5 advantage here for BBL. Opportunity to get this down to a 1-goal game. Just a couple moments ago, it was a 4-goal game. So a chance here for BBL to rattle off 3 quick goals and get back into this one. About 5 minutes left to play. Gonzalez from behind, up to the point for Scally. Near wing for Stiansen. Shot from the outside off the mark. And Gonzalez there behind the cage along with Jackson Cheney. It's Gonzalez to go dig it out from the end line. And then quickly back to the point for that's Scally. Playing catch along the far sideline. Move through Stiansen for Cheney. Bit of a bobble, Scally able to control. Far sideline. Gonzalez. Here's Haggerty. Last goal scorer, or one of the last 2 goal scorers for BBL. Nice ground ball there by Stiansen. Keep the possession here with BBL, and a quick catch and shot from Cheney. He gets blown up. Maxon Jadlik, number 4 in blue, laid the hit on Cheney as he was trying to get rid of it on the shot. And a good save there for BBL, or for 2-way, excuse me. And the ball to play along the end line, the BBL defensive end line. And as we're building blocks across, we'll reinitiate. Christian Kennedy will play it through Lucas Zuena. And out of the far sideline, Connor Albert. Owen Higgins, middle of the field, covered closely by Sam Kelleher. And Higgins will find help in the form of Liam Haggerty. Haggerty back to Higgins here. Inside 4 minutes, coming up on 3:30. As Jack Rendy and BBL trying to cut this 2-goal deficit in half down to 1. Cheney, left hand free, stick side high, beats Luca Frisco. And we got a 1-goal lacrosse game. Jackson Cheney, CBA sophomore, got his left hand free, and he went stick side. And just like that, 3 unanswered goals from BBL. We'll see it again right here. Great spot to catch and shoot, stick side high. Call Luca Frisco guessing. And again, just like I said, went from 5-1, now 5-4 two-way inside 3 minutes. And a big face-off winning ground ball there for two-way, and a shot from MJ Maraglino is off the mark. Back up by Colton Berge, Avon Old Farms, Connecticut High School. Now here's Parker Barris as one of the 5 goals, for two-way here in this 5th game, 5th of 9, 2nd of 3 for the class of 2028s. James McGinty also has one of those goals.
Wow.
Spin move to his right and a bounce shot beats Luca Zuena. Great sequence there, gets a wow out of Zach. How about it?
Let's take a look at this, just right from the top. Gets the ball, slows it down. It's the stop and go of it. Because right here, he takes that first step.
All
boom.
about that change of direction. Able to get that right hand free and
Bounces
that
right
hammer
in.
bounce shot. Bounce shots go, fellas. And another face-off win for Maraglino. And a great trail check following the face-off loss, however, by Ethan Suansky. And now as we approach a minute left to play in the first half, BBL trying to get one more here. We'll get the score updated for you. Is it 6-4, possibly about to be 7-4? That was a really good job from Austin Tuttle to 99. That's his 3rd goal, but Austin Tuttle, got to shout that out right there. That was unselfish, as that'll wrap it up here for the first half. We'll maybe see that replay again here.
Right here.
50 in blue. I mean, look at this. You take that shot 9 times out of 10 instead, hands it off, 99 easy. And that is the hat trick goal there for number 99 in blue. I'll go grab a name from him in a second. But a 7-4 lead for two-way here as we've hit halftime. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the preview series from the Chase Fieldhouse live right here on YouTube, RDPLEX Films. All right, ladies and gents, half number 2 underway. We're into quarter number 3. As you see me right there on the screen, I ran across. I just saw it on my live feed, came across from the far sideline. A late addition to the two-way class of 2028 team is Aiden Fournier. He's wearing number 99 in blue. So I just want to make sure we credit him with his 3 goals there from half number 1. Again, that's Aiden Fournier, number 99.
First half hat trick, wow.
And across midfield, Parker Barris had a goal there for two-way. One of the 7 goals for two-way lacrosse there in half number 1. And as two-way settles in. High scoring second game here. Big collision there. That was Christopher Horner for two-way wearing 17 in blue, and then KJ Wade 14 in black playing defense for BBL. Now here's Barris, Brunswick School sophomore. He's matched up with Liam Haggerty, Rumson Fairhaven. Barris will play it to the middle of the field for Liam Doherty, sophomore at Archbishop Stepinac in New York. Matchup with KJ Wade. The slide came quickly. That's number 33, Samuel Choi, Seton Hall Prep sophomore. Big collision. And the ball's on the ground right in front of the crease. Ball's still loose. Kicked out. And a nice stick handle there by Aiden Fournier, who we just grabbed the name for number 99. Hat trick in the first half. Here's Fournier. Hands it back off after playing catch with Parker Barris. And Barris will carry behind. Along with his matchup is Liam Haggerty, 19 in black. Big collision, lowered his shoulder. It was Barris. Wasn't sure. I didn't look up who the black jersey was that was on the other end of that collision.
Hang on just a second.
Here's Tuttle. Handed off for Fournier. His shot rattles off the near side pipe. Fournier able to grab his own rebound. Pass in front, finds the stick of Doherty. His behind the back shot off the mark. And now BBL a ground ball in across midfield. And just about to say almost an unforced error. Haggerty, but right there was Jack Gonzalez.
And I just want to highlight that once again, we've seen BBL, they set themselves up. They have players in position to make up for those errors. There was a number 11 backing up the pass to
Certainly
get there, being Johnny on the spot for it.
I know you noticed it before. I don't know, was it the first game where it was the shot didn't score, but we saw two offensive players curling around north side of the goal, and obviously it was the second player that ended up receiving the pass.
Yeah, it's just we've seen it consistently now. They have guys that are there to back up the players that are supposed to receive the pass for whatever reason in case they miss it.
Certainly very high level lacrosse here, especially at this level. What a save. Luca Zuena just stared that thing down all the way. Big save there for the sophomore, for Del Barton. Two-way quickly the other way, or excuse me, I was off on that. Goalie is Reese Tooney, I believe, for two-way right now. So my apologies there. Reese Tooney, Brunswick School sophomore. Looked at my wrong sheet accidentally. That is 29 in goal for two-way. So great save by Tooney, Reese Tooney. Here's McGinty, 2 goals here already on the afternoon. This is Luca Bortolotta. To his right, plays it behind the cage for Colton Berge. Navon Old Farms sophomore. Carries against his defender. That was Christian Kennedy, it was. Don Bosco Prep sophomore. Here's Bortolotta. Comes the slide. That was Marcus Flushy, number 6 in black, bringing that double team. BBL doing a good job, switching off, trying to make sure they have the correct defensive matchup that they want. That was Austin Tuttle. Working east-west to his right. Bounce shot up over Zuena. His second goal here of the afternoon. Makes it 8-4 two-way.
Take a look at this replay.
Two big guys there going at it. Two big bodies.
Two big bodies that don't need a lot of space.
Yep, Scally and Tuttle. Back to the face-off. We're going to get some whistles as we approach the midway point here in our third quarter. Connor Albert will play it forward. And then stick of Jack Gonzalez. And now Jack Rendy will play it for Jackson Cheney. Jack Gonzalez, Jack Rendy, Jackson Cheney. I don't have another Jack on here, do I? Don't. Here's Cheney. He's matched up with Christopher Horner, 17 in blue for two-way. I believe that's Stiansen, who was 47 in black for Cheney. Skip pass is off the mark. However, Gonzalez there along the end line to keep the possession active. Gonzalez matched up with Maxon Jadlik. Here's Cheney. His pass off the mark again, though, almost in the right place at the right time, was Stiansen, who was looking for a ground ball pickup and shot on goal, it appeared. However, we are going to get a stoppage, a flag down, so man-up opportunity to come here for BBL. Trailing by 4 goals here, 5 minutes left to play in our third quarter. As you are watching the preview series, game 2 of 3 for the class of 2028 group. One more for class of 2028 to follow. It'll be Two-Way and Dukes, as BBL beat Dukes in the first game between these three classifications. That's Stanson. Had 2 goals in the first game against Dukes, 1 goal now here against Two-Way. And that makes the score 8-5. Two-Way still on top.
Taking a look at the replay. Just good passing, good shot, a lot of space.
Just stepping into a lefty shot. Nothing better than skipping into one like that. Face-off 1, ground ball 1, MJ Maraglino. Or Maraglino, excuse me. Plays in the middle of the field for James McGinty. Has 2 goals here in this game. As his team Two-Way, an 8-5 lead over BBL. Again, game 2 of 3 for class of 2028, game 5 of 9 here for our full day here at the Chase Fieldhouse. Fournet, cross field pass in the middle of the field for Barris. And now behind for Berge. Colin Berge, step or 2 on his defender. And if that's going to happen, you got to get a slide there. It's Colin Berge showing off his speed. Again, around the edge, north of goal line extended. And now a 9-5 Two-Way lead. See it again right here. Three minutes left here in our third quarter. As NFL football is underway. Hopefully you've got a split screen or you're sticking around with us.
Or if you're a New York football fan, you're just avoiding it. But no reason to even switch to it. We've had an exciting 5 games here so far.
Oh, certainly, yeah. These have all been action-packed. Honestly, I mean, the last one here between BBL and Dukes was really the biggest margin, and Dukes, you know, kept it competitive, stayed in it. Let's see if BBL can try to cut the deficit here for this class of 2028 team. This will be their second and final game. So I want to leave it all on the line here for this final 12-plus minutes. That was Bartolotta. And now carrying behind is the last goal scorer, Colton Berge.
Good move.
And again, using his speed, spin move, skip pass in front. It was intended for Owen Moret. However, he was unable to come up with it. Long outlet pass finds Connor Albert, who steps across midfield, lowers his shoulder into Gavin Topor. And here's Albert. Bounce shot goes for Connor Albert.
Too big.
Using his size, the Pingree sophomore cuts the deficit down to 9-6. As we're back to a 3-goal game, our officials letting the players know 1 minute left here.
Just lowering his shoulder into the smaller defender. Then lowers shoulder, gets around. No one to be in the way there.
Well, what it was is first he lowered his shoulder into him and knocked him.
Yes.
And then he went and did it again, and the defender, you know, you're trying to play for it, trying to, you know, wait for the contact to come to you. Instead, there was no contact. Albert just snuck under right there. So a great goal by the long pole, Connor Albert. And now closing in the end of our third quarter, Jack Gonzalez, BBL, trying to get one more. Here's Liam Haggerty, a big collision. A nice save. That was Reese Tooney in goal for Two-Way. Here's Evan Kong, looking for his first goal in this game, running in circles. And here's Rendy, right-handed shot from the far high corner, and a great save cleaned up by Reese Tooney. That'll wrap up our third quarter. 9-6 lead for Two-Way, 12 more minutes left. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the preview series live right here from the Chase Fieldhouse, live on YouTube on RDPLEX Films. 12 more minutes for our two teams, 2A and BBL, as 2A leads 9-6. This will be the final game for this BBL class of 2028 group. As for 2A, they'll play Duke's Elite, our final class of 2028 matchup here of the day. And then we'll be followed by 3 class of 2027 games. So make sure to stick around, tune in. I know football, NFL football just started. So these guys are putting on some fantastic showing here today, though. I was going to say, these kids out here doing a great job. So make sure to stick around and tune into the other athletes besides just the NFL guys performing here on this beautiful Sunday, October the 5th.
Well, the way I see it, you can watch NFL Sunday almost any Sunday.
Yeah.
You're only going to get to see this preview today.
Mm-hmm.
Or on demand at any time that you would like.
Absolutely.
RDPLEX.
Yep. Yeah, the stream will be available once the event wraps up. We'll get it posted live or get it posted on demand for everybody to watch from home. This is Owen Higgins with that orange Mountain Lakes helmet, skipping into the restraining box, getting a touch. And now Cheney for Jack Rendy. Here's Rendy, matched up with James McGinty. McGinty's got 2 goals here in this game. Far wing. It's Jackson. It's not Jackson Cheney. That's 50 Evan Kang. I was going to say, he doesn't have that blue helmet that Cheney has. Kang trying to get a right-hand shot off as he was curling north of goal line, extended along the crease. Got knocked down on its way there. However, BBL, loose ball, able to control. And then the ball hit the turf again in 2A like a vacuum. Great job is James McGinty now along our far sideline. That's got to be a hold of some sort.
Flag just went flying.
I was going to say, the NFL guys would have got that too. So the penalty will come against eventually Owen Higgins. But at the moment, we're playing 6-on-6. Ball on the stick of Owen Morit. To his right, back to his left, now back to his right. Plays to the middle of the field for Austin Tuttle, who has 2 goals here this afternoon. McGinty also has 2 goals. Brunswick School sophomore. Plays it forward for Tuttle, also attends the Brunswick School. And we will get those whistles as BBL recovers the ball. Ball on the stick of Luca Zuena, the goalie. So 2A will go man up here. Be a hold against Owen Higgins for BBL. So he'll go take a kneel down in the box. As we're inside 9 minutes. Official on the far sideline having a conversation with one of the two-way head coaches, and we're back to action here. And there's a sniper shot. My goodness.
Great goal from Aiden there.
That was Aiden Fournay, his 4th goal here in this game. A late addition, so much so we didn't have him on the rosters that were submitted. He was a late add, and he's got 4 goals.
Just a vicious shot.
I'll say, is there any way we can see it again?
Absolutely.
For this face-off as they get ready? Oh, my goodness. Not much of an angle either. He's only like 6 yards or 5 yards north of GLE, which is the invisible line that goes from sideline to sideline along the goal line.
He had the ball in his stick for all of, 2 seconds before he fired that shot?
Just a lot of skill, a lot of wall ball, a lot of reps. Whistle on the face-off, violation against 2A, so Rendy now trailing by 4. Let me get that goal loaded in there for you all. 10-6 2A lead now. And back to all even. So that was a power play goal there for Fournay. And his 4th goal in just this game alone. He's counted for 4 of the 10 2-way goals. And that's just in goals scored, not factoring in assists. Nice trail check. That was Garrett Barube, 87 in blue. He's now across midfield and into the offensive end. As Austin Tuttle runs away from pressure. Oh, Tuttle loses his stick. Marcus Flushy in defense. Nice job there by Flushy, but Tuttle able to recollect and able to play on here. As we approach the midway point in quarter number 4. Again, for all you watching and listening at home, this is game 2 of 3 for class of 2028, game 5 of 9 overall here for our full day here at the Chase Fieldhouse, covering the preview series. This is Owen Morit looking for help. Fournier, skip pass in front. Nice handle by Tuttle, and Tuttle, while continuing to keep his feet moving, he's working his way towards the far sideline, just shifts his hips and finds the back of the net. What a goal there from Tuttle. Hat trick on the game here for number 50 in blue.
Taking a look at the replay here.
And this is where it starts. Great find, but just great movement there by Tuttle to initiate. You saw, had an opportunity to find some open green grass. He took it, received the pass, and great goal there from Austin Tuttle. Brunswick School sophomore.
Makes it 11-6.
Cooper Rosen, after a face-off win, ball made its way down towards, it's not Frisco and Cage anymore, it's Reese Tooney. So here's BBL, trailing by 5 goals. Under 5 minutes left to play. That was Higgins, knew immediately by just his orange helmet. And that's Frankie Scally. His shot, I believe it went off the outside of the netting. And Tooney quickly across midfield to find Sam Kelleher. As we close in on 4 minutes. Parker Barris has a goal here this afternoon. He's covered closely by Jackson Cheney. In front for Tuttle. And the ball finds its way to the stick of Luca Zuena. Next game upcoming will be two-way and Dukes Elite as Dukes starts to get ready, gets warmed up 2 hour left. That game will start at 11:30, or excuse me, around 1:30. I was looking up at my clock. I'm 2 hours off. 1:30. And a nice find in front, Evan Kang. His third goal, or excuse me, it's his first goal in this game, third goal of the afternoon. And that'll make the score 11-7. Yeah, we'll see here on the replay. Nice off-ball movement by Kang as he went and found some green grass.
Just rapid fire.
It's now an 11-7 4-goal game. And two-way comes up with the loose ball off the face-off, Liam Doherty. Now inside 3 minutes. Here's Gavin Topor for Fournier. 4 goals in this game for Fournier, 3 for Austin Tuttle, 2 for James McGinty. Here's Gavin Todor. To Fournier. Two-way trying to add one more here before the wrap-up of this game. Fournier is checked. I believe that was 14 KJ Wade. Got the stick check in there. Two-way, however, able to collect and keep possession. This is Moret working down the near left alley. Maybe trying to get back to the middle of the field and just took a stick right to the chest.
Stick to the chest,
Oof.
elbow to the chin.
Oof. You could hear that thump of the head of the stick, the plastic, hitting against his chest protector. Nice ball movement.
And he gets the last laugh with a goal.
Yep, one more goal there. Owen Moret buries that one home, makes the score 12-7. And we do have a BBL player down, though, along our near sideline as coaches come running over.
So let's start this replay from the jump.
It's a nice one, too. I was about to say,
while we hope that everything is okay over there.
Moret.
Right there's the contact.
Oh, this is where that check comes in. Maybe, maybe not.
And recover. No, we missed it. The check happened already.
Let's see. Here's the fake as our game is wrapped up. Dukes has taken the field as final score 12-7 here in this one. As we're going to get unfortunately the injury over here. But we are trying to just get to the goal.
We will get to the goal.
We will get to the goal. Here's
I wanted
Barras.
to show all the contact.
Or excuse me, that's Doherty. And the skip and a step down. Can't teach you much better than that.
No, you cannot.
And with that, we'll bounce out here. Again, there's your schedule. Next game coming up in about 5 minutes. Two-way and Dukes Elite live here on YouTube. RDPLEX Films live from the preview series live from Chase Fieldhouse. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Again, two-way and Dukes Elite coming up next.